From that cave of the nerd friends, that's right, it's Attack of the Live Streamer. Alright, friends. Still need to get my coffee. I'm trying to get everything set up. I had to run to Walmart, get a can of cat food. Because, gotta take care of the kitty cats. Also got them some more of their treats. And it's cold. But, eh, either way, I mean, we're pretty much about done with the song. I need to put down another layer of the, like, here, but beyond that, like, you can still see where the, frickin' original layers bleeding through there. Frickin' put this on a little bit on the thick side over here, but I guess. Okay. Pretty much once that's gonna need another like coat, maybe two. And then like I guess I did, like if I get spot right here. Okay, yeah. So just one double check. Alright. But yeah, let that dry. Put a start putting in the white border and the white press. And then yeah. But in the meantime, we're gonna be getting these glasses taken care of. Also need to add a little bit here. And by a little bit I mean just a little bit of spring green. Like cause yeah. But I do have plenty of that brown or that brown but I grab it. Alright. Oh yeah. So I decided to try the Airhead soda. And let's just say hated it. Pure hated it. It like okay. If you were to mix it, like if this was I'm gonna be real with you. If they were like, okay, so get you some carbonated water and one of these cans, and one can made like 3 or 4 different freaking uh sure. Anyway, but basically the best I can describe it, one can I feel like would make like 4 20-ounce sodas at least. Now I'm not talking like just 12-ounce can, dude, just a regular 12-ounce can. I'm like, and it just tastes like ugh, pure throw. Like, and then I looked at the oh, what was that? Oh, like having to use the coffee to get the syrup off my tongue. All I taste is like artificial strawberry syrup. We are gonna try these here in a little bit though. I get to open it specifically because I was like, we're gonna try those. I think I've had them before, but I'm not sure. So I'm like, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see if we like it. All right, I got my green. If I do, so I had to move all my paintbrushes over here. I gotta say, after stream yesterday, and especially after work yesterday, I came home just kind of like, ugh. You line have said otherwise. I chilled on watching Wreck the Hall stream till I went to bed. I literally just was like, up bedtime. And we're going to do. There we go. This way it's got that, like I said, it's got that, like, matches where it's supposed to be. I noticed that. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, I hear you, sir. Yes. Yes, I know. I know. Yes. I know, Mr. Miyagi. Yes. Yeah. There, have another one. Yeah. You happy now? Just saying. Sometimes you gotta stop, give the kitties attention. So, one thing I did do today, Laguna chocolate bar, so now I got another brown to work with that I have to make more, and dark blue gray. I think I have dark blue gray, but I'm not sure, so I grabbed up an extra one. I grabbed up one just in case. Yeah. Actually, that's I'm gonna use that actually right now. We actually no pavement first. Then that. Where is the? There it is. Yes, Mr. Miyagi. I've got the phone on charge. Oh, phone charging. Yep. Upside. Today is my Friday. Woohoo! I'm gonna get off work tonight, come home and relax. Kind of chill out, dude. Yeah. Yes. You don't say. I can't believe that. Yeah. How dare they? They should know you're cool. Telling you you're not cool enough to hang out with them, assholes. I know. How dare they? I need some black because this one's still a little light. I also need to go over it anyway. So I'm gonna need some more pewter. Is both black and pewter right here. I'll take it. What? What? Uh huh. Uh huh. Because that's the meow 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 meow. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Okay. We'll say I'm glad it. Well, the one hand, it's kind of a good thing that having to be guess you could say smart with my money right now because part of me wanted to start like if they had oh man, I'm glad Walmart doesn't sell oil singles. Like oh man, your boy might start picking up oil like oil paints. If I had that opportunity, I'd be like, oh yeah, let me dink 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 dink. Start getting into oil paints as well. Yeah, you don't say. Hmm. We hear you, bro. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you're wondering why I am not one say, he literally was at my feet, looked at me, meowed. He's like, I want attention, human. Love on the buddy. Goofy cat. But anyway, so yeah, one thing I am slowly about to start doing, start getting the stuff set up for the black light, cause got to like bake it into the pie, if you will, if you want it to look good. Like, my big problem is I did too big of a bake with that one when baking it in the sense of I didn't understand. Not understand. I didn't understand. I jumped the gun and was too quick to like want to use the glow in the dark, and now it's like, okay, okay. Meow. Oh my goodness. You're just talking over me, aren't you? I know. You're sweet, buddy. I know. Yeah, I know. Big goofy buddy. That moment where you gotta literally gotta like I don't know if y'all been hearing him. He's been walking around me. He's just been demanding attention. He's like, I don't care what you're doing. You're petting the cat right now. Yeah. Oh, you sweet kitty kitty. Yes. You're good now. You're good. You feel loved. No, you're not. No, you're. This is how you can tell kid like you can tell he chose me as human. He his actions make sure I know he chose me as human. He's like, you have my back, woman. You brought me in house. Yeah. 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 I know. Yes, I know. Once again, you're at the feet meowing at me because I'm not petting you. Goofy cat. Meow. Shoulder. Get up here. Yes, up on the shoulders. Garfield goes. Yes. Oh, really? Yeah. I know. Yes, I know. Swear. You're just. You're like, no painting, only pet the kitty? 100% why I like cats right there. Like, people sit there and be like, well, cats are too independent. And explain why I got three very clingy cats. Too independent. No, you just, oh, yes. Okay. Get up there. Get up there. Come on. You know you want to. Don't even act like you don't. Uh huh. Oh my goodness. Right. There we go. You happy now? Are you happy now? You're being held. I'm literally having to hold a cat while painting. So goofy. I know this is what you wanted. You spoiled cat, you. Yeah. Alright. Ah! Flaws. Okay. Put there. And, uh, put up the pants because they were falling. So, there's. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's right here. Yep. Give me a second. The foot's going right back up there. Don't worry. Here. There. The foot's right back up there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eh. Okay. We're gonna toss that front. Crap. There we go. Need to get a better spot for my records, man. Like, I need to figure out a spot, like, get a spot right next to my record players when I need to. Oh, oh, oh. Now come on to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in it to spare? So throw on the black dress mixed in with the lot. You might wake up and notice you're someone you're not. You look in the mirror and don't like what you see. You could find out firsthand what it's like to be me. So gather round, piggies, and kiss this goodbye. Just smile and expect you won't cry. Another contusion, my funeral jag. Here's my resignation, I'll serve it in drag. Got front row seats to the penitent's ball. When I grow up, I want to be nothing at all. I said, yeah, yeah. All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Bigger brush to get some spots around the glasses. These glasses are a little bit better. Still not far enough down. And if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if we get to heaven, I'll be here waiting. Did you get what you deserve? The heart won't wait, then your heart can't take this pain. You heard the news that you did. Nobody really had much nice to say. They probably didn't like you anyway. You're safe inside your hospital bed. And take a plan, and wouldn't it be grand if we were dead? Dead. So tired and oh so squeamish. You never fell in love. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting. Did you get what you deserve? And if your heart won't wait, your heart can't take this. Have you ever knew that you did? Nobody really had much nice to say. I think didn't like you anyway. There, inside your hospital bed. Wouldn't it be grand to take a pistol by the hand? And wouldn't it be grand to we were dead? Latest observation, the latest operation revealed a complication in your heart so long. And now you've got, like, maybe just 2 weeks to live. This still we got corrected. 2, 1, 2, 3. La 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 la. All right. Still not quite on line it needs to be. Kind of feel like part of it should come up that way. And then, there we go. If that's the right line, yep. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the whole thing goes off. To unexplain the unforgivable, drain all the blood and give the kids a show. By street light this dark night, the seance down below. There are things that I have done you'll never should ever know. I need to work on that one. Woo! Disappear and live my life alone forever now. That was. Eeh. That goes inside your head. And if you could talk to me, tell me, is it so? And all because you go to heaven. I might keep the side open too. Cause I'm just a ghost, so I can't hurt you anymore. Here. Yeah, I'll hurt you. I can't see. No. Yeah. do is how I disappear and live my life. Oh, how I disappear. Oh, 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 oh. A little thick, but I can fix it. When you're out on your own, if I crash on the couch, getting sleep is closed. Then I dance and I'm drunk, I suppose. If it looks like I'm laughing, it means I'm just asking to leave. I'm the one that I need, I'm the one that you love. You can watch me corrode like a beast in repose. There's a I love a poison away with the boys in the band. On a bender and it shows. So hurry up, you should blow me. A kiss before she goes, give me a shot to remember. I could want to wait till that drive before I finish it. So, actually, no, I can so well maybe not the top one, but I can start adding a little bit of the white to the bottom. There's a place in the dark where the animals go. You can take off your skin, let the cannibals flow. Yeah, there's a bit of rocks that begin. With dagger and lather the blood on your hand, Romeo. I'll really regret on a band that shows. So hurry up, should blow me. Give me a shot to remember. You could take all the pain away from me. I need water. That's part of the reason why you're hearing me starting to struggle. Nope, it's drying out. Still say the weirdest explanation as to why you gotta drink a lot of water while singing. Because your vocal cords are like clay. I'm like, what? Come on. Now, finally got it. No. When I was a young boy. Alright, I guess we can get some water real quick. There we go. I hear you, big guy. Yes, quit acting like you're some ignored kid, unloved kitty cat. You know you've been getting attention more of the street than I've been painting. Yeah, yeah. You sit there and try to deny it all you want. It's true. Sorry. Only a bit of that moment where you take a drink of water while looking at the Airhead soda can and it's like, oh, that's all you can think about is the syrupy nastiness. Oh, that's unfair. Alright. Like, literally, all that's left on the song is literally the glasses and here. Maybe a little extra detail work along the arm if I decide to later, but right now I'm like, eh, really not needed. Keep doing that. Ugh. Oh. I mean, I like Black Gray. So it's kind of like I always preferred missing freaking. Like, honestly, if I want to miss a song, I'd rather miss Den of Wool over the Black Gray. But, to be fair, yep, you can see it. The version that did the Den of Wool, uh, or would have trouble with Den of Wolves, this one, right next to, obviously, painting I did of it. Uh, oh well. Yes! Really, ma'am? It's not like you to be the one that meows. Yeah, it's not like you to be the one that meows. You're normally the quiet one. You and Charles are both fairly quiet. I remember when you're the talkative one. You were that talkative. Oh, oh. Five people, Stephen, five people. Five people want to play. Is that what it is? Five people want to play. Well, when you go, don't ever think I'd make you try to stay. And maybe when you get back, I'll take off to find another way. Well, after all this time, you still lost. You're still a good for nothing. I don't know. So take your gloves and get out, baby, get out while you can. When you go. Would you even turn to say it? I don't love you like I did yesterday. Sometimes I cried so hard from bleeding, so sick and tired of all the needless bleeding. But baby, when they knock you down and hell is where you ought to stay. Well, after all this blood that you still owe, another dollar, just another blow. So take your eyes and get up, baby, get up while you can. When you go, would you even turn to say I don't love you like I did yesterday? you have the guts to say I don't love you like I loved you yesterday? I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. I don't know what you think. It's pretty good. It's very good. There's one more little bit more weight on the one. Can't even see it. I see it. Yes. Still love that song though. I Don't Love You is such an underrated song. Nutrition, because I got a lot to say. Yeah, that was adventure. You wanted to think about the sooner. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Around the ambulance, they put you in. It's like one of the few songs on this album I don't really know that well. Like the only song on this album I don't really know that well. That's just more like I said. While I don't like the how to put it, I don't like the song, but the song is not wrong. Like I get to say that's what the I don't like the song not because of the quality of the song, but because of how true it actually is. There's a good way of putting it. That's what I put it. One of the biggest tricks the devil often plays, making people believe they are beyond redemption. All right. Oh, I forgot to acknowledge you guys and my magnesium this morning. Do that here in a minute. All right. Figure that this dry, and then it'll be a bit touching up there, and then yeah, I'd say the glasses are pretty much. Oop, oop. That's right. That's right. I wonder cause my lips are chapped and faded, call my Amberly. Help her gather all my things, bury me in all my favorite colors, my sisters and my brothers still. I will not kiss you, cause the hardest part of this is leaving you. Cause I'm awful just to see you. Cause all my hair's abandoned, all my body, all my agony. Know that I will never marry. Uh, oh my god, that's not fun. We're trying these bubble blasts real quick. I didn't get those up. Oh man. Alright. 3 and 3. Alright. The hardest part of this is leaving. Alright. Trying the blue ones first. Not bad. Not the worst. Like, not that they're not like the greatest thing ever. It's good, but it's not. It's all right. Like, all right, borderline good. Now for the other ones. There. All right. I'd say the blue ones are definitely better. Hmm. All right. Now both of them. No, don't return to me, my love. Mama, we're all flies. Mama, we're meant for the flies. And right now they're building a coffin your size. Mama, we're all flies. Well, mother, what the wanted to my legs and to my tongue? You want to be part of this so badly, don't you? Yeah. You want to be part of the show badly. Yes, you do. You go, don't blame us. Yeah. You let the flames just bathe us. All right. That looks like it's right enough. But what you done there? Don't find a place for you, and don't you mind your manners when you go. When you don't return to be my love. Mama, we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell. It's really quite pleasant, except for the smell. Mama, we all go to hell. Also, I miss when music expected its listeners to be somewhat intelligent. And again, that's also why I want to get Hysteria on DVD. Like, great cartoon. Taught history while being really funny, actually. Like, I feel like that cartoon didn't get enough love. It had great voice cast. And once again, even as kids, it expected its viewers to be somewhat intelligent. That's what I appreciated. Because, granted, I wasn't a kid at that point. I was like 17, but I loved, even like, I understood that you cater to the lowest common denominator, you get nothing but more lowest common denominators. You cater to those who are, even if they're not the smartest, even if they gotta look stuff up, like, I guarantee you, you cater to them, they will appreciate it, and you'll be glad you did. Oh, man. Come on, get in there. There we go. I still say, and I stand by this, well, it may be a double LP. I don't know if you can still, I don't know how well you can see it, but I love the fact that it's got that, like, this is what they actually show on the cover. Let me go up a little bit. Like, this is what they actually show on the cover. And, like, I love it. It's actually part of what sold me on that out, like, getting it in the first place, the other version, like, because of the fact that the it was front side is painted with what's printed on the back of this, like imprinted. Like instead of making, they use the same process that they would use for making the music, like the tracks for the grooves, and they just put the picture on there. Like, yeah, no, on that record that's on the wall, this is the what's on the front of it, and then as you see the photo that's on the back that inspired the painting next to it. I came across this double vinyl. I was like, oh, extra song. It's because the Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge that I had gotten had extra songs with it. So I was like, yeah, let me get this. I'm gonna listen to this till to death. And I guess I saw that it was just the regular album. Still really cool though. Walk away, savior, all of man who polluted from gutter institutions. Don't you grieve for me, undeserving of your sympathy. 'Cause there ain't no way that I'm sorry for what I did. I'll get there. Uh, and believe me when I say this thing already glows pretty fine, pretty bright. Like I went and tried it out last night before going to bed with just the layers I had on it, and it already glows bright. Like I went and charged for that's why the lamp has a the black light in it right now. Of the good guys and the bad guys, for the monster that I've been. Three cheers for tyranny, unapologetic apathy. 'Cause there ain't no way that I'm coming back again. Love that freaking verse. Alright. But yeah, like, man, yeah, it's too bright out now. Now go figure. Now, when I went to Walmart earlier, it's threatening to rain. Now, nice and sunny out. It's still cloudy out. I could probably have a little showing me. The glow effect. I've seen. Just you. Alright. my expensive ass freaking reflective white. Right. The sad thing is it's not even for the lettering yet on the vest. This is just for the glasses. Just bumped it. I want to see how bad I knocked it off. Ah, not bad though. All right. Hmm. Cool. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Oh, yeah. Up your looks. I hear you, ma'am. In my books to make a citizen now of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on your son and watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they gonna give you a squirt. Cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They're gonna rip off your head, tear your aspirations to shreds. Murder machine. The boys and girls in the clique, the alpha males in the shtick. You're never gonna fit in, much kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they said. I never need it. You can't hold my tank. Right. Sorry. Yeah, I need to be able to see the black light effect real quick, which means I need to turn off the light. Can't really see the bottom light too well. Cool. Mm. Yeah, boy, that was good. Well, I was there on the day they sold the cars for the Queen, and when the lights all went out, we watched our lives on the screen. I hate the ending myself, but it started with an alright scene. It was the roar of the crowd that gave me heartache to sing. It was a lie when they smiled and said you won't feel a thing. And as we ran from the cops, we laughed so hard it would stay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 could you listen all night long? Now will it matter after I'm gone? Because you never learned a goddamn thing. You're just a sad song with nothing to say about a lifelong wait for a hospital stay. And if you think that I'm wrong, that's never meant nothing to you. Oh, I spent my high school career spit on and shoved to a agree. So I could watch all my heroes sell a car on TV. Bring out the old guillotine. We'll show 'em what we all mean. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. If I'm so wrong, how could you listen all night long? Now will it matter after I'm gone? 'Cause you never learned a goddamn thing. Alright, time to fix Asmongold. Alright. Yeah. Let's just say, great song. In fact, I was able to make it through that much of the song before being like, okay, need to catch my breath because it requires so much upper. Uh, in order to hit those notes, require a lot more air. But I mean, y'all can definitely tell I've been putting in the work. I'm trying to get my upper range back. I'm trying to get my voice back. Sorry, but 2 years of concert choir, I should not be fighting this damn hard to get my voice back. But at the same time, I didn't sing for pretty much 20 years. Like, you can argue, like, a couple times going out and doing karaoke, like 2014, 2015, something like that. But nothing like what I used to do. We're talking, I used to go out multiple times a week back when I was like 19, 20 and do, like, me singing and, like, literally at the coffee shop I worked at the time, we had night, like, 2 nights a week, right, karaoke. And I'd always be there doing it. I mean, come on, man. To this day, I still freaking, like, love karaoke. I just don't go out and do it as much as I should. And great song. I mean, don't get me wrong. Disenchanted. I think everyone needs to listen to Disenchanted. Like, I feel like what a lot of people are trying to prescribe as yeah, as mainly Gen Z or Gen Alpha problems. I'm like, bro, we had these same problems as millennials. No one talks about the same thing that a lot of us were complaining about 20 years ago, or the same thing that Gen Z is claiming about now. Let's be real here. I can't make you stay. Because we didn't get those problems fixed 20 years ago, actually 30 years ago. I'd say they started popping up in the 90s, but a lot of it revolves around the internet and like the decentralization of our local community, where like often pointed out, Tim Pool, for instance, talks about how the, if you will, people not going to churches often, things like that. And even now, people who do go to church, they're literally like, peace out as soon as they're done. Or as soon as done. I'm guilty of it. But I'm also a severe ADHD autistic. People don't really like me that much, so I don't force people to have to be in my presence if they don't want to be. I'm just saying, I get it. I'm not gonna sit there like 20 years ago I didn't get it. 20 years ago I would have taken it so personally, but now I'm like, well, I mean, there are people that I can't stand to be around. And they could be some of the nicest individuals ever, but I just don't have the patience. It is not anything wrong. It doesn't say anything bad about them. Sometimes people just get on your nerves. And I would be lying if I said I didn't have a. I'm one of those people, once you get to know me, generally most people like me. You're always going to have those outliers that don't. But once you get to know me, it's like, oh, homeboy's cool as shit. But in the first impression phase, I always make the worst. That was like my curse. No, I mean we hated you at first because we thought you were a massive asshole, and then we found out you're actually a nice guy. You just have asshole tendencies. To which my response is to do the ah, yeah, that's it. Oh man. That's like get the whole eye's gotta go. You don't see nothing ever. Just for that I've been bugging right out of every time I look at it and I see the dirt bike, and then I look at Hassan and I'm like, I've been putting so much work in on Hassan. Hassan looks great. Asmongold with the eye that's not proper. I gotta fix that. And like, not even some people would like, I didn't even notice it, but other people will notice. Oh, they will notice like that eye's off. I know. Oh, yeah, well, I just want to get a good base coat around it, like on mine before I start trying to go through and add eyeball and go from there. That should be good. When that dries, should be able to start adding in the other layers, and it'll cover it, and you won't be able to see. Yes. I could stay and be forgiven. Nothing you could say could stop me going home. Blood does not exist. I don't care how many people will sit there and say that song still counts. I will sit there and die on the hill that blood, like, famous last words needs to be the ending of the album. It needs to be ambiguous. When you add in blood where it confirms that yes, the patient did live and so on and so forth, it kills the whole. Like, I preferred, like, okay, why I never want a sequel to American Psycho that answers all the questions that people have about the ending. Because what I like about American Psycho is the fact that the ending is ambiguous. Like, it really does make you ask, did he really kill all those people or was it all in his head? Like, I love that movie for just that one reason. Oh, yeah. But we go with. You don't say. No. You know what, ma'am? Who's your buddy? I'm about to make Selena happy. This album starts with her favorite song. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, ma'am. I'm about to be playing your favorite song. One of the funniest things about that cat, she loves music. Especially loves the violin. Which, you know, I might be able to start playing again. We're gonna see. Well, like as long as I keep up with my magnesium, I might be able to. Also, need to add in some vitamin something or other. I got it. I got it written down on my phone. But basically, the whole idea is it's freaking the best I can describe it. Possible issues with my thyroid. Good high chance I have Graves' disease, which runs in my family. Like, I really do believe I have it. Because one of the problems my mom started having when her thyroid went out was she was having trouble constantly dropping things all of a sudden. You guys saw, like earlier, like the paintbrush just slipped out of my hand. But instead of getting your thyroid removed and being stuck on a bunch of thyroid meds, what I found out is there's a good chance that you just might have specific vitamin deficiencies. And if you get those vitamins back in your diet, you're generally good to go. Trying to think how I'm going to do this. Part of me is like, add the background color, then eye, then more. But I'm also like, or I can just add the eye and build onto it, which is what I'm really thinking about doing. No, I'm going to go with actually this. Yes. Yeah, what big things going down there? Did I get those there? Thought I had a fourth one. Wait, that is the fourth one. Comforter. Let's start. Okay. Oh yes, I know it. It's the chocolate bar. Milk chocolate. That's a good one. Oh, lovely. Why doesn't how do you stuck together? No clue. Oh, ah, melted sugar. Oh, dumb. Now I gotta get that. I accidentally touched the wrong thing. So I get that color like that. Let's see. Right. Right, because the white's too thick. I also made the. Mm, Not that right. Eh. Too much. Part two. What? Yeah. Okay. Make sure you can see it. I just remembered the yellow detailer. So, I cleaned it, put it back in the thing. What a worry. No. Oh, yeah. It's not like I don't got extra brushes. Black one. Yes, Mr. Miyagi. But also, I mean, really meet Omar today. looking at paintbrushes, right? And then I thought to myself, like, what are you doing? You have a ton of paintbrushes at home. You don't need more. You don't have these? Yes, you do, probably. Probably didn't need to open up that package. Probably just use that pack for that matter. Plus, there's others up there. Paintbrushes all over my living room. I liked Artemis as an album. I always thought it was like it's one of those. It's one for the fact that for the longest time, the only reason why I buy it. Let me phrase it. The only reason why I buy them on vinyl is because I've become such a fan of vinyl. All right. If I didn't like vinyl, like as a, I guess you could say, medium. Oh, dude, I wouldn't care. I would. I just literally YouTube to MP3, the whole album. Nothing against Lindsey Sterling. I will come see you live and give you money that way. Yeah. I do have too much going on there. No worries, I fix. I fix. And it's still a bit dark in it. Well, no, that's right, that's right. Like, actually, not even that. Look. Really? You don't say. Yeah. I know it's smaller now. I just want to make sure I got this set up the eye right. It's so freaky right now. Fuck.
After a freak accident left Asmongold horribly disfigured, it was decided that he was required. So the US government activated the $6 million Asmongold. Yes, million, not billion, million. Because everything that they put in him was left over from the 70s. That's right. He was needed for America, but not that much.
Poor dude. US government's like, yes, we do need you around for, raises. But we're going to put the time, energy, and effort in to give you modern day bionics. We're just going to give you the stuff we have left over from the 70s when we first did this. At least you get your eyesight and everything back. Enjoy 4080 vision, mother trucker. Or 480i vision, mother trucker, out of one eye. But hey, at least you'll be able to hear better than you could before. That part will be better. You'll just have to deal with a lot of static and crackling and possible headaches. Asmongold's like, you assholes couldn't even splurge on decent optics for me? Nope. It's still too high. That's my problem. It's too high, so I did need it to go down more. Bottom was fine. It was I need to pull down from the top. That's what I did wrong. What? Huh? What, Meow Master? Yes. What, Meow Master? Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then fix where I just went over. Just want to give it a moment to dry with. Fine. Nope. I'm just smearing it. Just give it a minute. Then try doing this. Truth. I think I flipped the record actually. I think that the. Yep. That's like I haven't listened to this album too much, but enough to where I generally learn where the like what time it is, if you will, by song. What's funny is there are times where I will be listening to my mix and like one of the record flip or record change songs would pop up and I'd be like listen to it and I would almost get up to go flip the record or change shit. Hashtag vinyl lover problems. And I am not putting this back on there. Alright. Ah, this is gonna get away, make more messes. Already it's made things a little bit more difficult than it needs to be because, you know. On there. Alright. So we're gonna add in. Brand new pants. Yeah. Come on, man. Get. Oh. So much for these brand new pants. Like, I'm kind of annoyed by that. Kind of really annoyed. Oh, yeah, it's on the desk. Here. So that's the part, only part of it. Probably need more white, but meantime, yep, so much more white. But have the right color intensity on, like, color profile. Like, if I'm, like, that right bit of blue, I think was really cut out and pop when I start. Bro, all I gotta say is, I came across a video, and it was of a painter talking about how she never uses uh, green. Like, she never buys it. Like, she uses, like, people see a lot of green in her art, but she never uses it. She makes so many of her own colors. And I'm kind of like, that's where I'm trying to get to, is where I'm not too worried about it. My color, understanding color has finally developed to where I have the ability to make really good custom colors for me to paint with. Plus, why I use containers and whatnot, like to make in bulk. Like, I'm not worried about the paint that I'm dropping in here because I know, as long as I, like, especially since I'm probably going to be using it a lot, like, am I using the reds and the blues that I used with the Mario that I made for that? No, not yet. That's because this painting doesn't really require those colors. This painting requires a different set of colors. And I'm trying to. Excuse me. Okay, so the big thing is you want specific colors to be dominant, all right? You want to run in like a uh, roughly like 50, 60, all right? Then freaking, I think it's like 50, 60, then yeah, it's like 30 or 20, and then, or, or not 30, 30 or 40, sorry, and then 10 or 20. The reason why is, and you want these colors to be, like, you can have offshoots of them. So take this one, all right? The August 60, the gray, okay? Now, you can argue the characters have their own colors and whatnot. I classify them like they should be taken into account, but I classify them as separate. They're meant to stand out from that background. They're meant to clash. All right? But 30 or 60, 30 on the white, and then 10 on the blue. That's the plan, so mainly gray, predominantly gray, little bit of white in certain areas. But this is where like Asmongold comes into play. Because he does factor into that, and that works out. The blacks work into that. That factors in. The blue factors in. The white that he's going to have factors in. Only the skin tones and his shirt really clash. And I didn't realize I did that till just now. Like, even when you see their jeans or his pants, it's I'm gonna be putting him in a pair of like black slacks and him in blue jeans. Once again, black falls under the grays, uh, which oddly enough the white does too. It's more the extremes though, within that same like uh, area, if you will. And then the blue stays into the 10% of blue. Like, I just got thinking about that though. Even though there's supposed to be like 30% white, white does kind of fall under the gray category. Oh well, still looks good. Still looks real good. Okay. That's dry. Yeah. All I gotta say is, who knew painting was acting like art and color theory was so complex? Ugh. Yeah. You don't say. And wash it off. There. It's running. I put a big glob right there, and it was really becoming a problem. So I'm like, I was trying to fix it. I was like, I'm just making it worse. So I don't want a big glob right there. Because, like I said, it will dry in the shape of that glob. But I tried to get rid of the globs before it dries. Then I've got this hard raised area, and I don't like it. Now, does give me some ideas for other paintings. Like if I do a dragon, like try to have the scales be kind of textured. Yes, that does. Like if I do an acrylic of a dragon, yeah. Oh man, that'd be so awesome. Ah, literally having to wait for my eyes to focus. There we go. Like it was most of the way there, and I had to blink. That I was like, ah. Still find it funny the first time I rode with my. Okay, so I was riding with my dad. He made the comment about how since he had developed cataracts, he's been having trouble seeing. And I know I've probably mentioned this before, but I love it, especially being the guy as a kid. Dad's like, you should be able to read that. La da da da. As he drives past the sign, now I'm like, yeah, now you see why I couldn't read those signs as a kid. Not fun, is it? Sit there, wait freaking a minute for your eyes to finally freaking focus. I think mine are actually getting worse. Expected though. I mean, can't be lucky and have them be stable your whole life. You know what I mean? Not expect them to at some point start to shift. Be start to get worse. One of these days, I really want to do a proper Lindsay Sterling painting. Mainly because But that's also because I have an idea that came about because of Lindsay Stern. Let's just say, part of me wants to start buying records, getting some acrylic paint, like some spray. I found it at Walmart. Spraying over the top, painting something from that album on the cover, and then reselling it at a bit of a markup for the art and everything that I did. And that's it. Like you get the record, you get everything. It's just I painted on it. I made it look pretty. Mm-hmm. I'm not fighting with it right now. Part of me wants to just use that big jar to refill my little ones at this point. Because of this. There we go. That's about the color I was looking for. Yeah. Look at that. That's a beautiful color. That's what I'm looking for. Wonder why I keep hearing around my property. Could be half the neighbor living up. I I like. We're gonna keep that. That's right where I need it, I think. And if I need any like offshoots, I can make it off of that. Still love that green I made for Son yesterday, both of them. Like I'm getting better at it, dude. Still feel like it's missing something. No, it's okay. Okay. Me who make sure to try to have at least one paper towel hidden somewhere around here for just that exact moment. Oh, really? You don't say, big guy, huh? Mr. Miyagi. Ah, like, I don't really feel it like looks like. You know what? Asmongold's gone. Might end up a little bit of beefcake. I might actually just give him some beefcake for this. Give him a few pounds of beef. Granted, I mean, I'm trying to get a few pounds of beef back on. Can't wait until I do. That's why I'm actually breaking down and having vitamins and whatnot. The dreaded vitamin. Don't worry, brothers. When I had the globule check, it was mainly to make sure that our most feared of enemies, females, would not be intervening, intruding, or just plain spying on our meeting. Ugh, freaking love Space King, dude. Hate Monger's so great. I'm not gay, I just hate aliens! All I gotta say is hate monger 5 minutes after he finds out how babies are made. Well, maybe I don't hate women entirely. A little bit better. We gotta give Asmongold some beef here. He needs it, man. He needs it. Alright. We're gonna flip time. Time to flip the record, lads. And I'm so glad freaking finally got Sonda. There it is. Gang will be all like, hate monger, we thought you hated women. That was until my babies are made. Throw there out. That's what it was. Like, guinea pigs type deal. Like it's getting there. I'm just trying to get it right. And then when I pulled back and see that he had his hand in. I was like, nope, can't do that. Can't do that to him. Okay. No, you don't say. Oh, but I do. It's not brought one up here, but I had I thought it did. To work on that. I'm trying to get a ruffling effect, like it's falling. Not a little practice. Won't solve. What? I'm looking for the sheen off of the light. Because, like, I can kind of. No, I really can't. I'm like, uh, look for the reflection. So leave that out. That's literally what I'm reduced to right now. Well, looks like I got the whole thing covered now. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That we're getting that's like clash thing it that way. Yes. Ooh, right and brown. Like, I'm glad I caught that. That almost was bad. Start pulling up on the color, please. There we go. look get on there and thing it looking good. Too much, but I can work with that. Yeah. Good. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I thought that actually was really well timed. So it is a work day, so wow, I'm making good time today. I'm surprised. Oh, this will give me a little bit of time to just relax. I might play some COD, do something, just take my mind off the thing before I go to work. But we're getting there, friends. We're getting there. We're getting Asmongold fixed. This will be where we're working tomorrow again. Finally, eventually we're gonna get this painted in, and then there, and this, not and then, but and this, and that. One step at a time, though. I think I got Asmongold looking really good, though. I'm proud of that. But alright, friends, as always, thanks for hanging out and watching. Please like, subscribe, ring that bell. Follow me on the Twitter at Brainiac420. Follow me everywhere else at a nerd number 40. Please come back sometime today for my daily short. I just hadn't had a chance to get to it because I had some running around to do this morning before going live. But you best believe at some point I'm going to have it up. It's probably going to be after I get out of the shower and whatnot. But other than that, I'm going to need you folks to come back again tomorrow morning sometime around like 9:30, 9:45, maybe 10 o'clock for my daily live stream. I'm off tomorrow, so we're going to be working on Asmongold. We'll probably go a little bit longer tomorrow than, as always, because, days that I'm working on, it's always a 2 hour day. But with that, my friends, you already know I will catch you fine folks on that flip